Welcome to class, students. Today we'll be looking at a very important subject titled First Aid and Cardiopulmonary Resuscitation, which is also referred to as CPR. So today we'll be looking at a very important topic titled Introduction to First Aid. Definition and scope. First aid training equips you with essential skills and knowledge to lessen the impact of accident and illness. As a first aider or as a first responder, you may find yourself alone at an emergency scene, making it crucial to maintain composure and make sound decisions despite emotional stress and anxiety. First aid is the emergency care provided to a sick or injured person before professional medical help arrives. These are emergency care. These are techniques that are being provided to a sick person or an injured person before professional aids come. It involves immediate attention given during a medical emergency to preserve life, prevent worsening, to prevent worsening condition and support recovery. While first aid encompasses many techniques, CPR is a specific procedure used when someone isn't breathing or their heart has stopped. So CPR is mostly used for people that have breathing issue or that have heart issue, like when their heart stopped or heart attack, while first aid is for emergency or accident. So this picture simplifies, it shows how first aid is being carried out. You can see the instrument that's being used there. Scope of first aid. First aid addresses various situations from minor injuries to serious emergency, including controlling bleeding, treating burns, relieving choking, managing fractures and sprains, addressing shock, responding to poisoning, handling allergic reactions. So responsibility of first aider. As a first aider, it is essential and it's also important for you to know your responsibility and how to carry it well. As a first aider, your core duties include providing immediate emergency care to those that are sick or injured with primary aim of safeguarding unconscious individuals, people that are not conscious, then people that are fainting, preventing further deterioration of casualty condition and supporting the casualty recovery process. The first aid approach. In a pre-hospital situation, survival and recovery largely depend on quick and effective maintenance of the body's vital functions. So, and it has to do with airway management, breathing support, circulation maintenance, and control of life-threatening bleeding. Importance of first aid in our lives: halting health issue deterioration, accidents that can occur at any time. First aid is very essential, very important for timely intervention of any form of accident that can occur at any time. Time efficiency, aiding in recovery, relief from discomfort, reduces medical expenses, protecting unconscious individuals and preserving lives. So we're going to be looking at it one step by step. In terms of preventing condition deterioration, first aid stops injuries from worsening. Proper application of first aid techniques increases survival chances by limiting harm. For example, severe bleeding can lead to shock or death if not addressed quickly. So for example, when we have a situation where there is an accident and the person or the victim is bleeding profusely, so the timely intervention of first aid can help to reduce this person, can help to reduce the discomfort or the bleeding the victim is facing. Similarly, timely care of bones reduces damage, while proper intervention of snake bites prevents venom from spreading throughout the body until specialized help arrives. Improper care can lead to allergic or can lead to tragic outcomes. I'll take that again. Improper care can lead to tragic outcomes, increased complications or worsen injury, including excessive inflammation. We have seen a situation in hospitals or clinic where there is no proper care or there is no first aid, or we have seen a situation even on our road or normal like the normal life we live, where we see accident victim and we don't even know what to do, or the person is not taken care of properly. It can lead to complication, it can worsen injury, or can also lead to death of the individual. It can also result in excessive inflammation. While unexpected accidents, accidents are unpredictable but manageable with proper preparation. Inappropriate response can have a long life consequence. For example, if an accident, when it, for example, you have an encounter with an accident victim and there's no proper care or there's no proper management given to this person or first aid given to this person, it can have a long lasting impact on the life of this person or the life of the victim. The priority in emergency situation is managing chaos and claiming affected or calming affected individual. For unconscious victim, providing appropriate first aid like CPR may be necessary. Severe bleeding requires pressure application to contain or stop blood loss. A critical timing. Every second counts in medical emergencies, with the initial minute being most critical, being most crucial. Effective first aid can save life, prevent further damage, or protect against blood loss or line loss. Keep interventions simple and systematic to maximize time efficiency. We also have another importance of first aid is enhanced recovery. First aid speed up recovery for those experiencing health emergencies. In some cases, particularly with minor injuries like cuts and sprains, proper first aid can eliminate the need for additional medical treatment. Good first aid practice reduces medical expenses and hospitalization time, while improper techniques can worsen injuries, increasing costs and extending recovery periods. We have pain reduction. Another importance is pain reduction. First aid helps alleviate pain, which often accompanies injuries and causes significant distress. Positioning victims appropriately minimizes suffering, like the way you position an accident victim or somebody that's been injured or burnt. The positioning is also very essential as it minimizes suffering of the person. Trained first aiders know how to effectively address various injuries, including fracture, injury caused by fractures, the one by bruises or facial wounds, to reduce distress. So it's essential to know how to effectively address various injuries. We have lower medical costs. Medical procedures are expensive and not universally affordable. Not everybody can afford medical expenses. So delayed or inadequate first aid can worsen conditions necessitating more extensive and costly medical intervention. Appropriate first aid measures can prevent complications, potentially saving lives while reducing financial burden. So it's essential when you as a first aider you aid to reduce medical expenses, and it will also help the victim too. We also have protection from unconscious victims. Unconscious victims need protection as they cannot communicate or defend themselves. Understanding the victim's condition is essential for providing appropriate care and communicating vital information to emergency medical teams, improving survival chances. Another is life-saving potential. Many lives are lost to emergencies that could have been managed with proper first aid. Research continues to develop cost-effective techniques using locally available resources without compromising effectiveness. Unattended victim of severe emergency risk death. Immediate first aid is crucial for conditions like cardiac arrest requiring CPR, excessive bleeding, asthma attacks, and choking. Thank you for listening.